everyone, it's Kathy and you're back here on my YouTube channel, Kathy's Random Acts of Stampin'. In one of my last videos, and I'm sorry I have been MIA, but between the procedure on my leg and the holiday weekend, there was a lot of extenuating circumstances, and I will also put the blame on this little culprit right here. I have been working on this folio. Now, I'm not going to start y'all out with a folio like this, but I just wanted to show you that you can go from something as basic as this, and this is a very, very basic folio, very, very basic, all the way to something as extensive as this. Now, you might ask, what is the difference between a folio and an album? And I'm going to try to explain that as best I can. A folio is basically a fold. It is a booklet that you put together with folds. There's no binding. There's no place where you have to insert pages. An album, on the other hand, has a place where you insert your pages into a mechanism that you make and then put the pages onto it. We did that last year when I did the Christmas recipe dessert album, and we inserted our pages in. That was an album. A folio is, like I said, it folds into each other. Now, this is an extensive folio. I'm going to show you how wide it is and how thick it is, but everything folds. And the reason I wanted to bring this one to you, and yes, this is not Stampin' Up! Paper. I went into my old stash of papers and I pulled out stuff that I probably wouldn't use otherwise, because this was actually a prototype, but my prototype actually ended up being something very beautiful, and I will probably keep this one for myself unless I decide to give it away, but we'll see. I want to show you all of the possibilities, and I'm going to move my drink. I have a drink sitting right in front of me, and the last thing I need to do is knock that over. So let's move that all the way over here on the end, so I have room enough to open this up, and that's why I have you zoomed out a little bit. So when you open this up, you have your fold here, and that folds out again to give you another place. Now, this is a little place where you can stick pictures or notes or whatever. I just stuck this in here. You could also use this as a decoration if you wanted to, but I thought that was a cute little place to be able to tuck away a little, maybe a little tag or whatever. I have a pocket here, and this right here is also I've just glued this in on two sides and left these two sides open so you could put a photo or something behind there. Now, this I haven't glued down yet. I am going to put this down right here because I think that little holly jolly will be cute there. So it's still kind of a work in the progress if you understand where I'm coming from. So let's open it up to here, and then we have our center fold. Now, our center fold, this one can be a little complicated, so I'm going to turn it sideways and hope that I can get this in the camera so you can see. I have a little magnetic flap here that folds down, and then this folds up. This gives you two more places in this beautiful decorative sheet that I put here, but you can put four photos here. Or if you're doing 2x3s, you could actually get 2, 4, 6, 8 photos on that. Then this section in here, this is kind of a flap fold, and it goes like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. And then you have this beautiful piece in the middle that you could glue some photos on. But you can see the possibilities on here, how many photos you can get depending on the size. And all that folds back together with that little latch. Now, that's going to take us down here to our third and most interactive area of our book. And I'm going to start here. And this folds this way. I made a little pocket here where you can put some stuff. This I didn't make a pocket. I just glued this down for decoration. I thought it was really cute with the little sweaters right there and just chilling. And then this opens up, and I also have another little insert right here. And then we have our waterfall. beautiful, beautiful waterfall. I did not decorate the back of these because I thought you could either handwrite notes about the picture you have on the front, or if you like, you could put a sticky note, or you could glue a piece of paper there yourself if you wanted to. And then you have a place here that's also a beautiful spot for putting a picture or something. So this folds back like that, and then this like that, and then this lifts up this way, and you have this beautiful area here. Let me turn it this way. You can see it's a huge folio when you can open up everything. So you have a place here. You could put a 5x7 if you like, or you could put anything in here you want. You could do a collage of pictures. Same thing here. Now this lifts up, and I have a beautiful scenery here with the snowman and the trees. Snowed in and loving it. This entire album is Christmas, but it also has a very snowy aspect to it. Here I made a pocket that's going to hold this little booklet, and I made the booklet, and this booklet actually has pages in it. You could make a little photo book out of this. You could use this for journaling. Whatever you wanted to make this, and it just easily slides back in to your pocket. Your piece sits back over top of it. This whole piece comes back over it, and then the last part of our album is simply the waterfall, another smaller waterfall. And what I did is I decorated half of the page, and I put a pretty piece of paper that would show down the edges of the waterfall. Now you could bring a picture all the way down if you like, or you could just put a picture here. You could put note cards and journal in here, whatever that you would like to do. So this closes with a magnet as well, and then this folds back over to here, and then this folds back over to here, and then this piece folds back, and everything is magnet closures. So that is a very extensive album. Now what I want to find out, if I taught you how to make this, it is not hard if you take it step by step, because there's no binding. Everything is just cutting your pieces and scoring. So it's a very, very simple, even though it looks very complex. And if we did this, we would start off with just making our frame, our outside piece, and then after we got everything built, and I would build it section by section. So once we got the base of our folio together, we would build this and this and this, and our front cover. And then we would open it up, and we would build this. We would build this section in here, and then we would start over here, and this would be the most extensive, because we would start off with building all of our layers, and I would show you how to make your little booklet. I would show you how to make your waterfall, and then let's see, this goes back like that, and then I'll show you how to use your scraps. This waterfall was made from the scraps from this one, so it's a great way. It's like a paper saver, although this is not a paper saving album by any means, because it does take a lot of cardstock. Now if you are interested in making one of these along with me, it would be done not live, because it would be too time consuming to do this on a live video. The reason I say that, when I tell you you need 20 pieces cut a certain way and scored at a certain spot and corner rounded, I will show you in the video how to do one. I'll break away and do the rest of them and then come back. I couldn't do that in a live, so therefore it would be way too long of a video if I sat and did that, because I worked on this for days. So if you are interested in a project, and I carried my theme from this paper over to here, and I fussy cut this little Christmas tree out and glued it, because I thought it just kind of went with the theme all the way through with the snowman. It was somewhere else in here. I have a snowman with the Christmas tree. Maybe it was no, it wasn't there. I know I have a snowman with the Christmas tree, because I remember seeing it. There it is, right there. Snowed in and loving it. So Anyway, in the comments, I'm not going to do a recorded video today, except this one. And the reason for that, I'm preparing for my live tomorrow. So please, please, please join me if you possibly can tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We won't be saying that too much longer because it won't be too long now before we'll change back to our standard time, and it'll get dark really early, which I don't like. But you know, all good things come to an end, and so does summer. But I just want to, I wanted to bring this to y'all. The next one that I'm going to do is going to be something very similar to this, but I'm going to make it a little bit different. This was actually May, and any of you that follow May, this was actually one of her folios that she showed. I'm going to probably follow this concept, but I'm going to make my spine a little bit deeper so that it will allow us to put in some extra pages, because I like things to be a little bit fuller, I guess would be the right word, than this. And you can see this one and this one look to be, actually this one's a little bit taller than this one, but it's just the depth of how much you can put in it by making it a deeper album. So leave me a comment. Let me know if this is something that you would be interested in. What I would like to do is record my sessions, session 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe even take 5 sessions. But what I would do is I would record, and ahead of time I will post either on Facebook, or how about Facebook and my blog, where you can actually go and get a list of the products that you would need for that session. And once you print out each one of those, when you finish, you could staple that together and have all of your instructions for making this from start to finish. So that, I think that would be a lot of fun, and you could craft along with me. Now you would need, I would say, at least 20 to 25 sheets of a heavy cardstock. Black, white, craft. I used a craft because this was just something I had in my stash that I didn't mind getting rid of, and I knew this was going to be a prototype. So think about it and let me know. In between now and then, I'm going to be working on videos for the smaller version of this. And we also have this one. This is one that May's been making, and I was following along with her when she made this one, and I love the way she decorated it, and I haven't gotten to mine yet because I was working on the other one. But I love the way this one came together as well, and we can probably do something similar to this. I might do a little bit different. I'm thinking I might do it this way and have a waterfall coming down here, maybe even something more here. I might even put another page in over here. We might have to adjust our spine a little bit deeper to accommodate that, but I'll work all the measurements out for you. So all you have to do is just follow along and print out the tutorial and craft along with me. So let me know what you think. I love you all so very much, and I'm so excited to take y'all on this folio adventure. So come along and craft with me. Let's do some folios for Christmas. What a wonderful gift this would make. Can you see making something like this for your mother and filling it up with pictures of the kids' Christmas throughout the year? Oh my goodness, what a keepsake that would be as a gift. Just so many things that you can think of. What about doing a folio and giving it to someone for their baby's first year, and they could put all of their baby's pictures? So, you know, you could do one for someone who just had a child to graduate, and they could go back and put school pictures in it from the time they started to school all the way up to the graduation. So many keepsakes that you could keep in one of these books. So I'm excited. I hope you are. And as I always say in closing, let everything that you do and say bring glory to our Father in heaven. God bless and keep you. I love you all so much. Be sure to join me tomorrow. We're going to do a tutorial, and I'm going to teach y'all a technique that you may already know, but you may not. And I'm looking forward to that. I always love to teach technique, and I think everybody, it seems like all of my videos that's gotten the most views have been technique videos. And we're going to use that technique and make a card. So it's going to be fun. So stay tuned. Join me tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'm so excited to be back. I love you guys, and I've missed you all in the interaction with each and every one of you. So until then, God bless you. I love you. Bye-bye.